Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nuliana Atirabetu Zulkifli and my metric number is 820B1755. Okay, today I will explain about the office launch of Australian market in Chinese e-commerce platform, which is ARS4103. I was given an assignment by the lecturer to discuss about the cooperation between China and Australia towards the office launch in Sydney. With the launch of a Sydney office to supply items, Chinese e-commerce site ARS4103 is breaking into the Australian market. Instead of outsourcing and raising costs, the firm separates itself from competitors by working with suppliers to manage branding and distribution. ARS4103 sets itself apart from the competition by interacting directly with brands rather than working through daigou buyers, who might inflate costs between the company and the customer. The platform seeks to provide suppliers control over their branding as well as distribution and sales volumes in China. They collaborate with international suppliers such as Australia along the supply chain, as well as providing branding, marketing, and customer tracking assistance using our own unique software. As you can see besides me, there is a map and its road towards this discussion. China is the developer of online platform ARS4103. ARS4103 claims to have created China's most comprehensive e-commerce platform. It allows customers to buy items made in other countries, as well as source brands straight from the supply chain, sales channel, and consumer delivery, reducing delivery times and improving the likelihood that a product will be accessible. The platform, which was founded in 2015 in Guangdong and debuted in 2016, has expanded by more than 200% by 2019 with more than 30 million registered members across 3 digital platforms. Why they choose Australia is because most Chinese people consider Australia to be an exquisite destination with gorgeous scenery, pleasant weather, and ideal growing circumstance. In China, food safety is a major concern, and many local brands can be trusted. When it comes to product quality in Australia, people have complete faith in it, and this is true not only in food and supplements, but in all Australian-made items. So that's why they choose Australian market to expand their business. For the issue, individuals or unlicensed distributors will not be allowed to open online business selling Australia items on ARS4103, which has more than 30 million registered users. Instead, the company provides its supplier with a high degree of back-end services, which it claims is a significantly more sustainable business strategy. Daigou buyers from Australia have actively promoted Australian companies. However, their distribution network is fairly crude and ineffective. The ARS4103 platform was intended to allow Australian suppliers more control over their branding in China, as well as management over their supply chain, distribution, sales volume, and profitability. The daigou buyers are buying infant formula and other consumables in offshore retail outlets, selling them at huge markup price in China. So, it will affect the ARS4103 platform towards the Australian market. The issue that relate the concept of strategic global retailing cost is the issue in acquisition on Chapter 9 ARS4103. Acquisitions are becoming more common as a result of globalization, which is smaller business cannot develop without the help of a partner. As marketplaces get larger, smaller firms are forced to react. The ownership gets around tariff and quotas, opens up new markets, enables for technology transfers, and allow for new production process. That means ARS4103 have the force in conducting the platform, but it cannot run smoothly without the Australian marketers in Sydney. They have to jointly run this business well. The office in Sydney also have the important role in market their products to ARS4103. The Omaja platform was intended to allow Australian suppliers to more control over their branding in China, as well as management over their supply chain distribution, sales volume, and profitability. So, what can learn from this issue is to increasing market power through more significant market share and more domination over the supply chain. It is because a company with substantial market power has the ability to manipulate the market price and thereby control its profit margin and possibly the ability to increase obstacles to potential new entrants into the market. And lastly, how to apply it in the Malaysian retail industry is to estimate profitability as a function of market share. The sales volume break-even point is determined by the slopes of the cost and revenue curves. Beyond the break-even point, the company's profits increase with its sales volume. This may continue until output levels reach a high percentage of capacity and thereby cause direct costs to increase dramatically. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.